welcome back to another episode of Our Not So Simple Lives podcast. And I feel like it's been forever since it's just been me and you talking to our audience. I think it's been such a crazy month of like guests, and we're so grateful.
Yeah.
It's been amazing. I mean, we've done like some incredible numbers we've never seen before. So on the podcast. So it's been crazy. It's been a crazy month, guys.
I think we're also just like surprised that so many people wanted to come on the podcast.
I know. I'm like,
and like in a good way. We're like, oh my gosh, like because we've always had to like really, like seek people out to come on.
Yeah.
Where now it's like, there's a lot of people coming to us being like, oh my god, I want to come on your podcast so bad. Like, can we please schedule like a day? And I'm like, oh my god, like what's happening?
No, it's amazing. And I think it has to do with the video.
Yes, I
agree. And it has to do with the clips. It's like, we really elevated our game from doing the YouTube and the clips and really being a little more like active on Instagram. I just think everything combined is just helping our brand overall. So it's been really rewarding. It's been amazing. And we have some awesome guests lined up for the future too that we're going to be having on. But it's been so crazy. Like, I feel like really excited about it. I feel like sometimes when we rebrand, we're like, in like a month and we're kind of like, I don't know, like it's that. But this is like going really well so far. So please send us all the positive energy. Thank you so much for listening to this. We really appreciate everyone for giving us the support.
Yeah, and you know, like we've had to go through so much change, like using this equipment, a lot more editing on our end. Like we have our like select things that we do for editing, but it's just like all work in progress because like, you know, there's still some kinks, guys. We're still working things out.
Right.
So you just gotta bear with us.
And we're so open and honest. That's the thing. Like we always like to pull back the curtain a little bit and just tell you guys what's going on because I think it's just so much better. We're not trying to hide anything. No. We're not trying to be like, oh yeah, we're such experts at this. Like we're still learning. It's a process. You know, we've been doing this for 5 years, but we're still learning, you know? So it's been a journey. It's been amazing. But today we want to dive into summers in San Diego because I think we've just been doing so much this summer. We haven't really had a chance to talk to you guys about summers in San Diego. And I feel like before I moved to San Diego, I didn't know anything about what summer looked like in San Diego. And I think
you kind of thought summer was like all year round in San Diego. Like,
yeah.
I think if you're not from San Diego, like I feel like even on the West Coast, like if you're not on the West Coast like at all, you probably think San Diego, like, oh, it's summer there all year round. Mm-hmm. Like, because everyone just thinks it's the same weather, like, even in the winter time. But that's actually not necessarily true. But, like, is it better weather? Yes.
Thank God.
But it's not like 75 degrees in December, like type of thing.
Sometimes it is.
But
it's a rare occurrence. We have our own seasons here in San Diego. You know, there's like seasons in the Midwest and the East Coast, like normal seasons. And then there's San Diego seasons, which are a lot different. So it's just about like living here now for, you know, I don't know what, like 6 years for me. 4 years for you, like actually
4 years this month.
4 years this month. That's crazy. So we're kind of figuring out like, okay, how's the weather patterns? When's the best months to do these things? So we did a lot this summer. So we're gonna dive into it in a condensed sort of time frame.
Yeah.
So the first thing we did, which is huge for San Diego people, if you're from San Diego, you know the San Diego Fair. This was my second time going to the fair. The first time, I'll admit, it was 2 years ago. I wasn't really impressed. Yeah. I was like, I feel like it was a lot of hype. I mean, back in Chicago, we have the September Fest. I don't know if you've been to that. That's a Schaumburg thing.
I'm like, I don't know if I've been to that.
But I love the September Fest because they have the craft fair.
Okay.
Which they have a bunch of different vendors that are set up and they sell. It's like huge. It's a huge thing. And so I think I was missing that aspect of the fair at the San Diego Fair because it's a lot of food vendors. It's a lot of food.
Yeah, I'm used to shout out to all my Bartlett people.
Period.
Bartlett baddies. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm used to the Bartlett Fair, and I feel like you may have been to the Bartlett Fair before.
I've never.
No? Okay. No. Well, I knew you kind of knew a lot of people like in that area because you worked in Carroll Stream.
Bloomingdale.
Sorry.
Yeah.
They're right next to each other.
It's like the same thing.
So I went to that fair like every year. It's kind of like the 4th of July like type of fair.
Oh yeah,
situation.
Fun. Yeah.
So yes, they had like food. They had like rides and stuff like actual rides you could ride on. I probably wouldn't do that as an adult because that kind of freaks me out. No,
fair rides are scary.
Like that kind of freaks me out now.
I've seen so many videos where it's like rocking back and forth, like almost falling over, and I'm like,
because they like
I'll pass.
Because they like build these rides like a week before they open. And I'm like,
yeah,
I'm good. But no, so I'm used to like the Bartlett Fair. They had like live music and stuff like that. Now I probably haven't been to that fair for as long as like I've been living here, so like 4 years. But I was always going there. I always went there like with my friends, especially like, you know, all through high school, like into like adulthood.
So how is the San Diego Fair different?
So it's like 10 times the size.
Well, San Diego Fair is big. There's a lot of food vendors. It's a lot of food.
Tons of food
options, and
they have a lot
very expensive. That's the other thing.
So you have to, like, I'm pretty sure you had to buy tickets for the Bartlett Fair. That was probably not that expensive. So with my experience, I did go to the San Diego Fair for my first time this year. My girlfriend had to actually go work a booth for like a few hours for the company she works for, and so she had an extra ticket. She got free tickets to go.
Oh yeah, because also another thing is the San Diego Fair you have to pay for.
Yes, you have to.
The September Fest and the Bartlett Fest you don't have to pay to get in.
You might.
Well, the September Fest you don't. You just have to pay for like the food and the tickets.
Maybe you. I didn't remember if.
No, you don't have to pay, because I would go when I was like junior high and I just walk right in.
I don't know for sure. Maybe it was free in the Bartlett.
It's free, yeah. I think they're free. But this one's big. It's a grand old thing.
It's huge. Like they have like live music there. They have like really like big performers come and play like that are booked to go there. I didn't see any of that, but so I got free tickets going into it for my first time, where like I've heard from other people it's not really worth it to buy tickets to go, just because it is just like a lot of food and walking around. And if that's something you want to do, like go for it. But like for me, I kind of want like a little more, if you will, like so when I did go, I was with my girlfriend at her booth for like an hour and a half, like 2 hours, and then I kind of did go walk around like by myself, and you said you got the Barbie drink.
Yeah, so I had gone the weekend before, and I got this Barbie lemonade, and I went with a group of friends. It was 4 of us, and we got this Costco deal. Oh, nice. Which if you live in San Diego and you're going with like a group of 4 people, it's definitely a good deal because parking's included. It's another thing, you have to pay for parking. It's a whole thing. I got the Barbie lemonade. We got the food. It's all like, of course, fried food, you know.
Yeah, it's a lot of
so like, I told you about it because you know we're big into aesthetics. If it's a good aesthetic, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
It was, I think, watermelon flavored, but it was a nice pink color. It came with a nice garnish, and I'm not usually a big lemonade fan. Because it's sometimes a little too sour for me.
No, it wasn't.
But it was really, really good. It was a nice balance, so I got it and I sent it to you.
I was like, where did you get that? I want to get it.
And you're like, you're going to get it right now.
Yeah. So I walked around and I was like looking for it. And I think I texted you. I'm like, where was this? And
this place is huge. I'm like, I don't even remember.
No, it's huge. Like, I probably didn't even cover like 75% of the fair area. Like, I just like was in like one area, like like in the corner or something. Yeah. So I went over and I ended up finding it. And I ordered it. So the only thing I did keep the cup because the cup was included. And it had like the Barbie sticker on it. Yeah. But then I kept the straw too.
I didn't keep anything. I just
the straws like I'm dead. The straw is plastic, but it was a heart-shaped straw. It was so cute. So I kept it and I just like wash it.
See, I'll keep stuff like that and it'll sit in my freaking drawer or cupboard for like years, and then I like am cleaning and I'm like, oh, forgot about that.
Oh. See, I use straws for like my coffee. Sometimes like if I do like electrolytes or something, I use a straw. Mm-hmm. So I got hella straws like in my
So how would you rate the fair?
So getting to that.
Yeah.
So sorry, this is TMI for anyone that doesn't want to hear this, but I did get my time of the month literally at the fair. So
Oh my God.
I like literally an hour into the fair, like while we're still working the booth, I like go to the bathroom and I was like what the hell?
You're like, wow, love this timing.
Yeah,
Great.
I was like, what the hell? I'm
Love
like,
that
you
for
gotta
you.
be kidding me. And it was hot as hell outside. It was probably like
So
80.
hot.
It was probably like 80, 85 degrees. Like it was hot.
Yeah.
So like that's just like not fun. Like you're a girl, So I got it, but then like I'm not someone that really gets like super bad cramps, but every once in a good while I can get really, really bad cramps. I felt like there was just somebody in my stomach, like in that area, just like taking scissors.
Oh,
like
God.
boom, boom, boom. And I was like, so when we were done doing the booth, we're like, okay, like, well, we're gonna try to walk around for a little bit. Just walking to the car to go put like all the equipment and stuff back from the booth. I told Layla, I was like, I can't do it. Like I literally can't even walk. Like it hurts so bad. And she was like, oh my God. We're like, okay. And I felt so bad. Like I was like, oh my God. Like I probably just like ruined the whole day. Like, and I felt bad. But I was like, I literally could barely walk around. I was in tears. Like driving home, I literally was crying because
So
it hurt so bad.
not a good first impression for the fair.
Not a good first impression.
I don't really know if I'd go back, guys. I don't know if that's controversial, but like I said, I went 2 years ago, and then I went this time with my friends, and they went on the Ferris wheel. Not, two of them went on the Ferris wheel, I didn't go, because I was like, I don't know, guys, it's a little sketchy. I went 2 years ago, and it was fine, but I was like, I don't know about all that. So, my one friend really didn't want to go, so it was more so, like, if she went, I was going to go. If she didn't go, I wouldn't go. It was more like that thing. But we went on one of the rides. It was fun. But I think it's really expensive, and I don't really know if it's worth it.
For anyone who doesn't know, like, just tickets alone without parking is probably between like $40 to $50.
See, I don't even know, because we did the Costco deal, which actually was a steal. I think we paid $25 each.
See, that's
for parking and the ticket.
Yeah.
So if you're doing a Costco pack with a friends or family or something, it's worth it. It's cool to check out. It's something big in San Diego. Everyone talks about it. But I'm good with like going every 2 years, or maybe like not doing it again. But that's the fair. We don't really have much to talk about because it was like, all right, whatever,
Yeah.
Then we're gonna get into Pride, because Pride Month came and went, and it's already freaking the middle of August. And I'm like, what the hell?
And Pride's a little later than I feel like Midwest. I feel like Pride is always June.
Pride's June, yeah.
Pride is June in the Midwest, but here in the West Coast, it's July.
It's July, and then they have the parade. But, we weren't even thinking about going to Pride. Our Pride plans were so last minute.
Yeah.
We probably texted the day before, and I was like, so what's the vibe? Like, are we going? Are we not going? You're like, I don't know. We're just going to go walk around maybe. Like, just come over and we'll just figure it
I was
out.
like a few weeks, or maybe like a week or so prior, maybe 2 weeks prior. Like, I already had like my other group of friends that we were going to be with. Mm-hmm. But so we kind of had a plan with them because we went to the Pride, we went to the festival.
Yeah.
And we did that with them, and then we took a break in between. We went back home, and then we went to like a nightclub event later on that we actually like paid tickets to go to.
And you invited me, but I was like, it was downtown, which is such a commitment. And I was like, no. If it was in Hillcrest, I would have went. But downtown, it started at like 9 p.m. I was like, oh.
And that's not like me. I felt
not.
like a little, no, seriously, like that's like so unlike me. But I was like, you know what? It's Pride. It's a special event. Like, I'm still fucking young.
You're
like,
so young.
I was like, I'm still young. And like, that's not typically like my vibe. But, I still went. Like, I liked the group of people I was with too. Like, they kept it like really fun and light. And so we went to the event. Like, we just all Ubered there. Me and Layla met up at our friend's hotel that wasn't too far from the the nightclub, so we just all took like a big Uber to the nightclub from the hotel.
Yeah.
And we got there. There was a lot of people there. Like, it was a lesbian event. It was at Park nightclub.
Yeah,
I think it's called Park with a Q.
Park downtown, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they had like an event going on. Like, if you watched the Ultimatum Queer Love, the cast from that show was there. It was literally like right next to them. It was so weird. Like, they were, because we were by like the VIP area, and so everyone was there. Like, old roommates of mine that I had in LA were there. It was so like, I saw like so many like people that I didn't like expect to see. I saw like influencers like on TikTok that were there, like for example, like Avery Cyrus, which is JoJo Siwa's ex-girlfriend, was there. Like, yeah, like, I mean, there's just so many people.
You weren't expecting to see celebrities. Usually San Diego's more low-key. If it was LA, I feel like we'd be like, all right, yeah, of course, you'd see the celebrities. But San Diego, like, I feel like you don't really see as many celebrities out in San Diego. It's kind of more of a rare occurrence,
like, you know, it was just fun, like, hanging out with my group that I was with. And, like, I actually had a really good time. Like, I was dancing. I was, like, hanging out, like, just doing my thing. Like, I actually was having, like, a lot of fun. And normally I'm like, oh, I don't know.
Well, let me preface it by saying I might have went, but that week I remember was a crazy week for me because Giovanna came in. We had her on the podcast. And anytime you have somebody in town, it's always just like, go, 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 which we love that. We love being busy. We love doing fun things. But she was in town the early portion of that week and the weekend, but she was doing something else in the weekend. But the early portion of the week, me, her, and our friend went to Disneyland. Yeah. And so we were doing that. We went from, like, we rope dropped it, and we went all the way until the end. Not all the way to the end, but pretty much, and we'll get more into that a little later. But then she left on Wednesday morning, went to Disneyland Monday, and then the day after, Thursday, was my friend Beck's birthday, who got on the podcast. And so we were doing stuff with her. So I was just like, go, 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 go. And then Pride was Saturday. Yeah. And I did not have a minute to, like, breathe. And so if I had more of, like, just a regular or a slow week, I probably would have went to the event. Yeah. But it was just because it was just so much, like, going. But we ended up missing the parade. We went a little late, so we didn't get to see the parade, but we were in the freaking group of people.
I was like, what I think is so funny is that so I live, like, right next to Hillcrest, so, like, we all met up at my place, and so we just walked because, like, then we didn't have to worry about, like, parking or anything. Yeah, it's next. So we literally just, like, went, like, a block or two down, and then the parade was right there. But, like, we're like, oh, the parade's probably, like, all the way down, and so, like, we just, like, walked the whole, like, commute of what the parade was, which I walked in the parade last year for the company I work for. They had like a float or something. So fun. So I was able to walk. They didn't do it this year. I don't know why, but whatever. But we ended up walking the entire way, and it's a really far walk. Like,
yeah, like, who were we? We were just out here hiking.
No, seriously, like
the cardio was going, the steps were
It's easily like a 2 or 3 mile walk.
Yeah, so we had lunch at this place, which was really nice.
I think, was it called The Corner?
The Corner, and Pride is our busiest day because they're right next to Balboa Park, and I was surprised we even got a table. We only waited for like 45 minutes, but we had lunch there.
And their food was really good.
The food was really good. I've eaten there before. Yes. Their app's really good. I think they have a good happy hour deal or something, but I've been there a couple of times. So check them out if you haven't. So then you went to the Pride Fest, which the Pride Fest is kind of like the fair for me. Like, I'm not a big fan. So it's just like a lot of chaos in the Pride Fest.
And we weren't really planning on going to the festival. Like, even though our group of friends were gonna go, originally we were like, hey, you know what? We knew we were gonna be with you guys in the morning. So I'm like, maybe we'll just take, like, a big break in between, and then we'll meet up with them later for, the nightclub thing. Yeah. And so the only reason we went is because a friend of ours had VIP tickets for the festival. I don't know how much those are, but she ended up not being able to go. Something, I don't know if her girlfriend was sick or something, and so she just gifted them to us. Like, we didn't have to pay her anything. She just like was like, hey, do you want these? And we're like, sure. Like, yeah, because we knew like our friends were gonna be there, so why not? We didn't know the VIP tickets included 4 free alcohol drinks.
Wow.
Like, it could have been like anything, but like you could get 4 free alcohol drinks. Those drinks there are like almost, they're between like $15 to $20.
Yeah, it's expensive.
So there was 4 free drinks, and so we were like, okay, so I think we both got like 2 drinks while we were there. I think we just waited too long to get the drinks because we had 2 drinks, but then like we were getting ready to, like, we were kind of ready to go because we were gonna meet up with you guys to take because your keys were in my apartment.
Oh my god. Yeah, we didn't really plan this out well. We did not communicate right. We were just like kind of going with the flow, and I thought we were gonna go for like an hour, have a little lunch. I was like, I'll just leave my keys here. We're just gonna like chill. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
But then we and Beck's friend end up walking from Balboa all the way downtown through Little Italy and through Seaport Village, which was honestly fun because her friend is from out of town.
Yeah.
So she had never seen downtown San Diego, so she got to see it. So it was fine. It all worked out. It was great. It was definitely a Pride to remember, which is always like Pride is always always something like crazy that happens.
I have to say, like, I think we've done Pride almost every year I've lived here now. I don't know yeah, and like we always kind of are like, I don't know, like, but then we end up changing it last minute, or like this year I actually had plans in advance. But I still didn't know, like, maybe a month prior if I was going to be doing anything. Just because I feel like Pride, it's just, like, it's something you have to commit to. It's something...
And it's right in the middle of the summer. There's a lot going on.
It's really hot outside, too.
But this year was very mild. Can we sidetrack for a minute? We've been having a very mild summer in San Diego.
Yeah.
There was like 1 week where it was really hot, and the rest has been like mid-70s, upper 70s.
I like it like that.
Yeah, but I'm kind of missing the heat. I need a little bit of more pool days before summer ends. But in San Diego, summer kind of ends at the end of October. I think summer in San Diego is from July until the like end of October, maybe early November, depending. But June and May are really cold here.
I was like...
Which is weird, because in Chicago, it's like June is hot.
It's June gloom
so
here,
it's
not
weird.
very...
It's a weird sort of thing where you live can change your plans around. Because if you want to plan like a pool day or something, you're not going to plan it in June.
Like, you literally could still go to the beach or go and have a pool day, like, beginning, middle October. Like,
Halloween is hot in here, and that's why, like, I mean, it's funny because in Chicago I always wanted to like wear like, you know, less clothing for Halloween. And it's cold, so I'd have to wear like more clothes, but for Halloween I don't want to give away what I'm being this year, but I was looking for different inspo pics, and like a lot of the stuff is a lot of clothing, and I kind of wanted to do that vibe, but I was like, I can't. I'm going to be sweating because I'm running around that party filming the whole thing. But Pride was fun.
They'll probably have AC inside, though.
I'm thinking, but even outside, I was like, I'm sweaty. You guys know I've said it. We've had a mild day today, but usually I'm on the podcast being like, I'm sweating.
It's like so weird today. It's like the high today is 71.
But that's I will say in the sun, because yesterday I made the mistake. I went and got coffee downtown with some friends. And I was like, okay, 70 degrees, or I think it was like 68, and I was like, I'm gonna wear a sweater. The sun, it's not 70 degrees. It feels like 78. I was sweating in my sweater. I was like, oh my god. But if the sun isn't out, you're cold, but if the sun is out, you're sweating.
I know. People are probably like, if you're like in the Midwest or from back home, they're probably like, what the heck? Like 68, that's so nice. But when you're accustomed to San Diego weather, like when it's 75 to like 80 every single day, and then it drops down to like low 70s, like, you're like high 60s, it's cold.
It's cold.
Like today I have sweatpants on. Like,
but now the sun's finally out, so I bet if you walked outside, you're gonna be sweating. You're gonna be hot because the sun is what makes it. kind of like heated.
Well, but it was cloudy this morning.
When it's cloudy, exactly. You can wear
Like,
pants, sweater, get all cozy
the sun
and
was
comfy.
like kind of coming out when we went. Guys, sorry, but we did get coffee at Starbucks. Just because Starbucks is literally right across the street, and we just walked over there.
Are we gonna get canceled for that? I don't know. But sometimes we just love a good
Starbucks.
Cheers.
Starbucks can sponsor us.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So I want to get into Disney because, it's not San Diego, but it's something that living in San Diego, it's accessible to us.
Mm-hmm.
I know people travel by plane, save up their money to go to Disney. Obviously, it's still expensive for us, but it's easier because it's an 1.5-hour ride down there.
Yeah.
You went to downtown Disney, but you do have a season pass for Disneyland.
Yes.
I went to Disney and I crossed some things off my Disney bucket list, actually.
Oh.
Things I've never done. So Giovanna, love her. She came on the podcast. She is good to go to Disney with because she's like a go all day type of person. And I can keep up, you know. But if she has a goal, she's gonna like achieve that goal.
Yeah.
So I was able to cross 3 things I've been wanting to do and to Disney. So me, her, and our friend Bella, who we'll probably have on the podcast eventually, we went to the Bayou place, Blue Bayou.
Okay.
In the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
Yes.
I've always wanted to do it, but you can never get in. But we went right when they opened.
Okay.
Walked up. They were like, yeah, it's like 25 minutes. We were a party of 3. We sat down. We ate there. It was really, really good. I loved it.
Was the food there?
The food was really good.
I heard the food's a little controversial.
I got the Monte Cristo.
I love Monte Cristo.
I never had that before, but it was like, God. What the hell? This is so good. It was really good. You have to go. Next time we go,
Stop.
we'll go.
Now that you told me there's a Monte Cristo there.
Dude, it was so... Everyone enjoyed their food, actually. It was really good.
That's good. I don't know. Maybe I've heard... Like, maybe the people that have gone just didn't have, like, a good batch of whatever they had, because I've heard mixed reviews about the quality of the food.
No, I think it was really good. I think G and Bella enjoyed their food, too, actually.
Okay, good. Then I'm definitely gonna try it, because
you definitely have to check it out. It's a place that you definitely need reservations for, but we went right at open, like I said, so you can probably, especially if you're like a small party.
If you look 30 days out right now, like, they'll have no reservations. So I think you're right. Like, if you really want to eat there, like, and you can't find reservations, maybe go like right when they open.
That's what we did, and we ate there. It was really good.
So did you go for breakfast?
Well, they open, I think, at noon.
At noon, okay. So
it was like 11 or noon, so we went for lunch. Then we went to the I already said that. We went to the Oga's Cantina in Star Wars.
I haven't gone there yet.
Star Wars Land, or whatever you call it. And I'd always wanted to go there too. Yeah. And that was pretty good. I mean, it was different.
Did you get a mocktail?
I got a mocktail.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd go back. It was cool, but it wasn't great. I don't think I was that impressed with my drink, because they usually just do drinks.
Yeah, they just
do some apps. Bella got an app that was like this lime foamy lime thing.
You have
it was weird.
You have to understand, in like Galaxy's Edge.
Galaxy's Edge, that's what it's called.
So like in like the restaurants there, they have a very unique type of food style. Like, it's a lot of Mediterranean type of, like,
well, because you're supposed to be on another planet. It's supposed to be like alien dishes.
So it's
that are
different. Like, it's not like, you know, American style or like Italian or, you know, Mexican like type of cuisine. Like, it's very like different. So if you're someone that's like can try different like unique things, that's kind of what that is.
It wasn't, I wouldn't say it was bad, but it just tasted like weird.
Yeah, they give me like Mediterranean, like Greek style type of food. But like even what is it, Docking Bay 7, like the quick service area, my favorite thing there, I crave it now every single time when I tried it. Oh my god, every time, like even Layla, every time we go, the first thing that we've been wanting to do is go to Galaxy's Edge to get the Black Calf cold brew.
Is that the one with like the Cocoa Puffs on top?
It's the one with the Cocoa Puffs on top. So yeah. it's a cold brew, and then it has like a foam on top, and then it has like Cocoa Puffs on top, and it's like, it's not like too sweet, but it's not too bitter. It's like a perfect in between.
Yeah.
And the Cocoa Puffs like help because it's like sweet.
Yeah.
It is so good.
I can't do
I know.
cold brews. I don't know why, but if it was like a latte, I'd try it. But cold brews just make me like want to like die.
It's so good. I remember like we got it and I was we were waiting in the queue for Rise of the Resistance.
Mm-hmm.
And it was hot. So that was like a nice like cool me down.
Nice cool down moment.
Yeah, it was so good.
And speaking of cool down moments, at the end of the night, the third thing I did that I was able to cross off my bucket list is we were front row for one of the parades, and I never actually sat and watched a parade because we're always, I feel like, go.
You never watched the parade?
Like maybe from the back, you know what I'm saying? But to be front row, had a great spot. It was called Paint the Night, so it was like the electrical.
Oh, that's the one I want to see. The electrical
we were front
parade.
row, and it was really cool. And I honestly like that was a really fun parade, you know.
They used to do it and then they got rid of it and they just brought it back like a year or so ago.
Yeah, it was really cool. So I was able to like go and have a unique experience, even though we used to be pass holders and go all the time.
I was like, now that I think of it, I don't think we ever watched a parade. I think you and I were just more so about like the rides and the food. But we were so like chill. Like we
were chill.
But that's how me and Layla are too, because we go like often enough to where it's like we are now like, oh my god, we need to go do this, we need to go do that. It's more so like we like to try like seasonal things, like we're foodies, like we like to do like if there's a seasonal thing going on like with food or any like recommendations that people are talking about, like we go and do that. Like I think the last time we went was for food and wine.
Oh, I've been wanting to do that. Didn't we do it one year or no? Maybe we didn't.
No, we didn't. Well, what I recommend doing is what we did. You can get like the credits.
Because that's in the spring, right? Food and Wine Festival's in the spring.
That one's in spring. Well, then I did like the one towards like the end of the year. I don't know what it was called.
They do like Chinese New Year stuff.
It was for something else. Maybe I'll have to look. But it was basically like food and wine, but it was like around November-ish.
Okay.
But they had like a bunch of things, like, you know, the carts that have like the food on them.
And we love a good themed thing.
Yes, and so like we got you can get like these credits, and it's kind of like a lanyard you have to wear, and it has like, you know, you scan it. But you can I believe you can get up to 4 credits. Or you can get up, I think, to 8. There are different amounts, but I think like 4 is like $30, and then like 8, I think, is around like maybe like $50 or $60.
Okay.
But it's all like included, so you can get based off of the menu of like the stands that have these food items and drinks or like desserts or whatever. You can, when you order it, you go up and you just scan it, and so like you just scan it and then you get the food.
Well, so it's nice. It's like a good deal then.
But yes, it is a good deal. Like I think it's worth it because like, you know, if you are not trying to try everything, like you just want like a few select things, I think it's worth it because I think it might be more if you don't get it.
Yeah, so that's something to look forward to, like, at the end of the year. They do a bunch of, like, food things, but I think that going to Disney in summer is always, like, the best, because it's, like, a nice, like, temperature-wise, it's nice and hot, you get a nice tan.
Yeah, I didn't actually go into Disney, for the summer, because being an annual pass holder, I had the SoCal resident one, which is, like, a discounted annual pass for California residents.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, I wouldn't say cheap, but it's cheaper than like the other passes. And it blocks the SoCal resident pass out for the summertime.
Oh my god, I know. Remember we had that issue.
But I'm okay with that because I know Disney's so busy. It's so like chaotic and busy in the summer, and it's also super hot. So I'm like, I'm okay with that. But like the really nice thing is that I can plan a day to go down to Disney, but just planning a day just in downtown because there's so much. Yeah,
downtown Disney's like popping off, you know?
There's so many things you could do, so many good restaurants. If you wanted to do any type of like shopping, like if you wanted something that maybe is in the park or, you know, something specific, maybe if it was online and you don't want to order it because, you know, shipping or whatever, like going there. going into World of Disney, you're pretty much getting, I would say at least 80% of the merchandise that's in the park in World of Disney. They have a Disney home store that has like, kitchen stuff and like all that, bottles, mugs, like anything like that. So there's tons of stores you can go in. They got the Starbucks there.
Yeah, there's just so much you can do in downtown Disney. Like you can even make a day of it.
No, so that's what I did. I made a day of it. I usually don't go like early in the morning, like normally like how we would go early in the morning, or even when Layla and I would go early in the morning. But if we're doing like a downtown Disney only type of day, we usually don't get there until around like 12 or 1.
Because there's really no rush.
No.
You're not waiting for rides. The whole reason why you go early when you're going to the park is because you want to try and like get on as many rides as you can.
Right.
Before it gets too crazy.
And just, and just to like solidify it all, like if you're there for, let's say 5 hours, if you go to like a restaurant somewhere in downtown, you can get your parking validated there.
And that's just better.
And so it validates for 5 hours for you, but so if like we always stay 6 hours normally, 5-6 hours. On that 6 hour, we only end up paying $10 for parking.
See, that's so good. But we have to wrap up now. But I do want to say before we go, I did go to Comic-Con. Yes. Not the event, but I don't. You know what? I don't think it's even worth it to go to the event. But I went for the first time, honestly, pretty much with a group of friends, and all the restaurants do themed drinks and themed events and stuff. So that was really cool. We went to El Chingon and I got like Batman villain cocktails.
Oh.
Like got a Harley Quinn cocktail, which I wasn't planning on getting, guys. I know I'm a big Harley Quinn fan, but
he had to.
I had to, but I asked the waitress because I was in between the Harley Quinn one or the Joker one, and I was like, "Which one do you think is better?" She said the Harley Quinn one. I said, "Okay, say less, say less."
So what was it? Like exactly?
It was pretty much just like a watermelon margarita with a tahini rim. It was at El Chingon. My friends got the Joker one, and then
what was that one?
That was like a margarita, but they didn't say it was. They said it was pretty bad.
Oh, okay.
It was very like syrupy, like a lot of syrup in there.
Okay.
So I'm kind of glad, but it looked prettier. Oh. So it was like
at least yours tasted better.
Neon green kind of color.
Oh, I see.
And then there was a Bane cocktail, and oh my god,
did they have a Batman one? Or was it just
villains?
Oh,
it was
nice.
villains. Oh my god, I'm gonna be. They had a Poison Ivy one.
Poison Ivy.
Which the Poison Ivy one I think was just like I can't even think about it. Like mint. What's the drink with mint?
Oh, the mojito?
Mojito.
Yeah.
There we go. Mojito. So that was really cool. It was fun to be at Comic-Con. It's another fun San Diego summer thing to do. Like I said, don't even worry about paying for the event unless you're like super into that stuff, which I like that kind of stuff, but one of my friends had tickets and there's just a lot of waiting in lines.
Yeah.
So we didn't get to everything from our summer, guys, but we are kind of capping it off here. So we might have to revisit this.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys know the drill. Follow us on Instagram at Our Not So Simple Lives Pod. Follow us on YouTube, TikTok. We're on all the things. And
yeah, we're really appreciating all of you guys liking and commenting on our reels.
Yes.
We've been having like a major jump in our numbers, so please just keep supporting us because we are working super hard and we truly enjoy talking, having these types of conversations and just sharing like our experiences with you guys, and we hope to see you more in the future.